So Ella Purnell has been in many TV shows including Arcane and Fallout. Now she is starring in an upcoming Starz TV show called Sweetpea, where she plays a character Rhiannon, who is the average girl next door. She's got a dull job, pretty bland presence. People overlook her. She's overlooked for a job promotion. But Rhiannon is pushed over the edge after a certain event, and a violent incident ignites a power in her that is both intoxicating and dangerous. And let me tell you guys, that event is a murder. And this girl next door won't be messed with after this. But guys, this show is coming up and it's got 6 episodes dropping on the Starz app and on the Starz channel. And I gotta say, man, after watching those 6 episodes, Ella Purnell is great. This woman has seriously shown her range through this role. I mean, we get her in the video game series Arcane and Fallout. We've seen her in so many shows that are kind of more aligned with the geeky realm, but here we've got a thriller where she's playing this murderous character who is this average girl next door. But man, we get this great character arc where she begins as that kind of, low-key, looked over girl next door and makes this arc, this character arc, into this more confident, sure of herself woman, but it's through the fact that she commits horrible crimes. So it is a series that focuses on this character and kind of has a little bit of American Psycho to it, and really does a great job of slow burning its way to the finale, which sets up very well for a season 2. But man, I just gotta start with what works with this show, and like I alluded to earlier, oh my goodness, Ella Purnell is so good. She has so much talent to play sort of a double role here, where in the beginning she's so different from where she's at in the end, and I think she does such a great job throughout the series, like sneaking through these different murders that happen throughout the series. Now, I can't spoil who or what, but I will say this: I did not see some of them coming. This series has great pacing. I mean, seriously, to be these quick 45-minute episodes, 6-episode series, it really reels you in and gives you a good enough story for the Rhiannon character to really warrant a season 2, in my opinion. But wow, Ella Purnell, very great. Her expressions are amazing. Her eyes are so huge that she makes these great expressions throughout the show. And man, the series, it has these points in the series where there's so much tension and you're nervous, and you don't want to quite root for this character, but you're still just like nervous and tense as the tension rises, and we get this detective character involved in the story as well. And it is a very well done series for the small amount of time it has. 6 episodes, 45 minutes, that's not a lot of time, but I think it tells a very intriguing and interesting story here. So Ella Purnell herself is good, the story is good, it's got a great pacing, it's got some tense moments. Man, oh man, the emotions run high here. But I gotta say, the thing that primarily doesn't work, unfortunately, I think for Sweetpea, is the side characters. I think the side characters are a little bland, a little one note. And unfortunately for a show like this, you kind of want one more character to latch onto. That other character is the detective. And the detective character, there are some parallels between her and Rhiannon, and I want to see more of that character because I want to see why she's so obsessed with the murders. She is trying to track her down throughout the show, and you start to see some things unravel with that character, but we don't quite get enough to chew on to really know too much about her. We get a little bit about her past, or we get a little bit about her life, in one episode, but not quite as much as we do Rhiannon. And then everybody else, pretty bland characters for the most part. Some of the acting is not quite as good, but when you're next to Ella Purnell, who is amazing and brings so much charisma to her roles, it's hard, man, and so much range. She has so much talent. So Ella Purnell, seriously, carries this series into greatness. I think she does a great job of elevating this show into being something more than just kind of an average thriller, but has kind of notes of American Psycho in it, maybe a little bit of Breaking Bad in there too, because we see this character descent. But I think the side characters and the other actors, maybe just not quite as good as Ella. I do think the detective was awesome. And then you got the character from Ted Lasso in here who was Rebecca's assistant. You had him in here. I just think the others just aren't as strong as the Rhiannon character. So that's probably the biggest thing holding me back from calling this like a, oh my gosh, like a 10 out of 10. I think the show's good. And I think the pacing is really solid. I just think some of those other characters aren't quite as interesting. And I think it warrants a season 2 for sure. I will say, while I did say earlier in the video, some of the murders are a little unpredictable. Some of them are. You kind of know, like, okay, that's a target that she would specifically want to seek out. And as the series unfolds, we start to learn her motivations as to why and how she chooses her targets. But man, this show is really well done. Seriously, Starz, great job. Ella Purnell, really awesome job. If I had to give a rating to Sweetpea, I'm going with an 8 out of 10. I think it's solid. Like I said, the story, Ella Purnell and her character, as well as the pacing and the tense moments, really make this a really worthwhile show, especially if you're into thrillers, smaller thrillers. I think it really, really works. I think some of the characters leave more to be desired, and there's some predictable elements, and you kind of know where things are going after a certain while, and you know, okay, that character's probably not gonna make it. This character's probably not gonna make it, but there are some unexpected things that happen as well. But y'all gotta let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Y'all gotta let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you excited for Sweetpea? Have you heard of it? I mean, geez, it seems like it's not getting a lot of promotion from Starz. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you excited for the Sweetpea series? And yeah, do you like Fallout? Do you like Ella Purnell's other works, man? Because I am on the lookout for this actress. She is awesome. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below for your boy Leo Rydel. And we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.